Hi guys, so I've been working on making my own Warscroll cards for Age of Sigmar Skaven that I'm collecting. So I want to show you guys how I made them and how you can make your own. Right then, so here they are. Okay, so as you can see, they're not the normal sized ones that you get from GW. They're a lot smaller. And what I've done is I've basically simplified it. Title, the circle, abilities, and the weapons there. This one's got a fairly small number of things because it's a really simple unit. Here we've got the melee weapons and the missile weapons separated, same layout. Plague Furnace is a bit more complicated. Has this table here for damage. But we've got the 3 weapons that it can use, and then a table which basically references everywhere. There's a star, so up here and there. Again, really simple. So these are basically just printed off, and I'll show you that in a moment. What I've also done, as you can probably see, is I've put the rules. So on each one, I've listed the abilities here, and then I've printed the rules on either the back or their own card. So these 2 cards here belong to the Plague Furnace, and what I do is I just lay them down on the table, like on my edge of the table, and if I'm using the Plague Furnace I pick it up so I can see it, because of course the writing is really small on here. Well, you can basically see that from anywhere on the table, but it's all this stuff that if you haven't memorised it you're going to need to read it. We've even got the keywords across the bottom there, and then if I need to do something in particular like a noxious prayer, I've got the rule there. Brilliant. Same thing goes for the Plague Priest. It's got just 2 pages of rules on that one. You can see there. Just tried to get most of them. The Plague Monks have got like loads of war gear they can take, so they've got lots of edges on them. And the reason that I've done the putting them in, basically they're printed off and they're put into these card sleeves. As you can see, these are the ones I got for Legendary when I was playing that. I had loads left over, so I basically made my own spell cards for Frostgrave, and I've also done this for these guys. Now, by having them this small, especially when it comes to having effects on things, you can actually use these cards here and put them next to the units that they're affecting. So it's basically a reminder during the game as well. Oh, and one of the cool things about having the having them in the sleeve is that you can take a dry erase marker like this, and you can basically just... I'm writing through a camera. Wow, that was difficult. So you can write things on them or whatever, just little reminders during the game for what's being affected by what. Little things to help you play the game. So this is what I've done. I've also uploaded these onto my website, kablams.co.uk. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. But yeah, so there they are in their card form. And we'll just switch now to have a look at the website. Here we go. So this is my website. As you can see here, I've uploaded them all, so you can print them off as we go down. These ones are in colour. Well, of course the ones I've printed out are in black and white because I don't have a colour printer. And then what I've done at the bottom here is I've included one that you can use yourself. So it's all blank. Basically what you do is you open it up in a image editor, and then just put the words in. Just copy them from the Warscroll, because the Warscrolls that GW provide on the PDF, you can actually copy and paste the text as well, which making these incredibly simple. You just copy the text, paste it in, make sure it's the right size that you want to fit on one card, and bish bash bosh, you're good to go. It just takes a little bit of moving around. For example, you can see there I've got missile weapons and melee weapons. If you wanted to have 2 melee weapons, you'd probably need to drag that bottom bit down a bit. Just basic image editing skills. Most of the work has been done for you on here. We've even got the little section at the bottom there for the keywords, and again it's just a matter of just typing in the keywords or pasting them, which is what I do, into that box at the bottom there. So that is there. So if you head on over to kablams.co.uk, you'll be able to get hold of the Skaven Warscroll cards that I've been working on. Just take us back to the camera and I can show you. Basically it's essentially just a piece of paper. If I can get into the thing. There we go. Here we are. So that's what I've done. I've just printed it like that, folded in half, stuck it in a sleeve. Bish bash bosh. Nice and simple. And it fits really nicely into this standard size of sleeve as well, which is the standard sleeve size for potentially Magic the Gathering, I want to say. So yes, that's what I wanted to show you guys today. If you play the Pestilence yourself, head on over, or just download and make your own using the template I've made. Really, really simple. I also found that you can add it as an image in Word and use Word with inserting text boxes. Obviously make the background transparent, and you can actually use the text boxes in Word to make your own cards as well, just using the template that I've got there. So lots of options available, and hopefully it'll help you guys to make some cards and make your lives easier, because for armies like the Skaven Pestilens that don't have the cards that GW provide, this is a fantastic option. It really speeds up gameplay as well, because you're not flicking through pages. You literally look down, pick up the card that you want, and you're good to go. You don't have to flick through a dozen pages just to find the war scroll you're after, or go on your phone and start flicking left and right to find things. Right, so that is basically what I want to show you. I've spent far too long talking, so keep up with me over here. I need to start putting the website somewhere on here. It's in the description, but I haven't got it anywhere on this end bit, so I'll probably sort that out. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.